Directing voice actors can be a challenging process, but with the proper preparation and approach, you can achieve outstanding results for your content. A high-quality voiceover performance is critical in various multimedia projects, from commercials and e-learning courses to video games and animations. To ensure that your project delivers the desired impact, you need to clearly establish your vision and then effectively direct talent to bring that vision to life. So we're going to go through our proven tips for success to help you easily navigate the directing process, from script preparation all the way through to final review. This is how you get the most out of your voice talent when you're directing them. The first thing that voice actors need to precisely understand is what are they trying to achieve, and this needs to be known before they step anywhere near a microphone. This is why the pre-production process is so important. It's your opportunity to get them on board with the requirements of your project so they can do what they do best: narrate, perform, and engage. During the brief, there is a list of directions that you need to discuss with the voice talent in order to achieve the best result: the project's intent, the tone of voice, the audience, and the reference material. For commercial or business projects, it's critical to explain the company's public image and what you're trying to achieve from the project. What is the message beyond the words that are being said? Professional voice actors will then use this information to best represent your brand in line with the company's usual tone of voice. However, some projects may require you avoid these normal tones in order to adopt a new style for the project. In this case, making the actor aware of this tends to help with the end result, as they may have already done research into your company and past projects. The talent must also have a good grasp on who the audience is. They need to know things like how old are they, what do they like, what are their lifestyles and values. The answers to these questions will help inform the voice actor on how to use their voice, tone, and pacing when delivering the project and communicating to that audience. Lastly, it'll be beneficial for the voice actor if you can provide reference materials. This can include samples of voice performances that you've heard during the casting stage. If you've already heard them deliver a script that is the perfect tone for your project, then let them know so they can properly replicate this. Alternatively, you could record a scratch read yourself to give the voice actor a rough idea on how you would like them to perform the script. However, this is not always essential. In character work, you may have already recorded content with other voice actors in order to influence this new voice actor by giving them as much backstory as possible. Making this content available to the talent will lead to a richer and more authentic addition to your pre-existing material. Ultimately, the more information you give to the voice actor before recording, the better the result. Preparation is vital to the success of a voiceover session. Often, talent will make notes on the script in order to assist in getting the best result when delivering the recorded read. Voice actors tend not to appreciate being given the script at the start of a recording session. It's basically giving it to them last minute. So it's best to give them the script and any reference material well before the recording to give them time to familiarize themselves with the script and also get into character if necessary. Testing the script is another essential step. Many audiovisual projects require voiceovers that fit into specific time windows. So for example, if you have 30 seconds of visuals on screen, then your voiceover needs to directly match that without feeling rushed, and as well as matching the keywords and phrases to the on-screen picture. If you have a voiceover performance and then you take it and you bend it to unnaturally fit an ill-timed script, you have a recipe for disaster. Practice reading the script to yourself prior to the recording session in order to ensure that fewer edits need to be made during the recording or post-production process. However, it's important to note that the voice actor will have a different accent from you or the original scriptwriter, and this can lead to unexpected pronunciation, alliteration, flow, and timing issues. By fine-tuning the script with your voice actor, you can ensure a smoother recording process and a final product that captures the essence of your message. Here's a tip. Remember to leave enough time for the voice actor to warm up their voice before recording. So it's finally time to record. Directing voiceover takes commitment. It's not just about supervising, but actively enhancing the recorded performance and final product through constructive guidance. It's always important to have one person leading the session to avoid confusion and conflicting directions, especially if an entire team is in the room to observe. This person should have a good idea of what they want to achieve and be able to communicate that to the voice talent. When we asked our Twitter audience about the most common voiceover directing mistakes, it was mostly regarding directors who don't exactly direct. The role is hands-on, and it requires you to suggest ideas, ask for changes and give any examples, and consistently push for the best performance through helpful guidance. So don't feel awkward asking for another take. It's important to have a logical process while recording so the voice actor can focus on the task at hand. Recording the script in sections can often help the voiceover artist maintain focus and ensure that they don't lose concentration or get fatigued. However, constantly moving back and forth between sessions can often harm the continuity of the script, unless if big changes were made to it during the recording session. Listening back to the recordings as you go will confirm whether you have a successful take or not, and then marking the preferred takes that you have will save time in the editing room. This also makes it easier to keep track of which voice lines were recorded so none are missed. When it comes to direction, it's important to strike a balance between guidance and creative interpretation if the voiceover artist is experienced and confident. Avoid over-directing or demonstrating the performance yourself at the beginning of the recording session. However, this should be played by ear because some voice actors may require more direction than others. It's always easier to start at 100 and rein a performance in rather than having to ask for more down the line. Even if all the takes seem great so far, there's no reason not to go for gold in the 11th hour. Re-recording lines or sections can help maintain consistency throughout the process should any changes be made during the recording. Going back to the beginning of the script and re-recording lines that might not match the quality of later takes will ensure a consistent and high-quality performance. This allows the voice actor to implement the direction you gave after certain lines were already recorded. So there you have it. Initially, directing voice actors can be a challenging process. It requires you to put yourself out there, take the reins, and guide the recording process to get the best audio for your project. At Vocoint, we specialize in casting talent for worldwide projects. We work on a range of audiovisual mediums and provide our clients with the best voice for their goals, no matter the language or accent. If you haven't yet found the right voice, head over to Vocoint.com and we will help you find the right voice for your project. If you found this video useful, leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to get notified about our future videos, hit that subscribe button and switch on those notifications. Till next time, see you later.